It was the day to say goodbye to a Wright Pat airman. Dozens filled the chapel at the base this afternoon to remember the life of Tre Porfirio. Sonu Wasu shows you the tribute from his unit commander.
Almost 1 year ago today, senior airman Tre Porfirio was shot by insurgents in Afghanistan. His recovery and the surgeries that followed made him a medical miracle, but today, sadly, that story has come to an end. Friends and family members gathering here at the chapel on the base today to say their final goodbye.
Our unit was ready. We never knew when he was going to leave us, but it happened on Sunday.
22-year-old Tre Porfirio was visiting family in Missouri when he died suddenly. But friends tell us they're grateful they had him for another year. The gunshots shattered Porfirio's stomach. In a groundbreaking procedure, doctors harvested islet cells from his liver to heal his bullet-ridden pancreas. A successful surgery, but the recovery was tough.
The last time he was put in the hospital, I went to see him that night, and I said, all right, 3 weeks, President Bush is going to be here. That's our goal.
Porfirio reached that goal, even put on 20 pounds before this picture with President Bush was taken on Veterans Day. More importantly, he lived long enough to see his son Landon come into this world.
If you saw Tre holding little Landon, you would have seen unconditional love.
And unconditional love also for his country. It's rare to hear of someone in the communications unit die in war. They're the guys in charge of setting up phone, computer, and satellite systems. That's why they're called the combat nerds.
Now that the war in Afghanistan has gotten the way it has, we have guys that are really close on the front lines.
But Lieutenant Colonel John says that's what they train for. Porfirio will always be the ultimate combat nerd for the 88th Squadron here at the Wright Pat Air Force Base.
Let's just say he was a young boy from Knoxville, Tennessee, who joined the military after 9/11, knowing full well what he was getting into, had a positive attitude and more courage than any 21, 22-year-old kid I've ever seen. To look back on his life now, he is what shows the best we have in our country. And I wish I had 50 more just like him.
Porfirio's body will be taken to Knoxville. Burial is set to take place this Friday. Sonu Wasu, 2 News on your side.